Here we go. Okay. Looks like I'm white. Give me those points. The last game of the last stream was really good. We got a chance to get plus 11, beating an 1176 or something like that. Okay, that person was chicken and just didn't play me. Interesting. I didn't even check their readings, so I have no idea what the deal was. $1,031. Nice. Huh. I don't see that move very frequently. Interesting. It's probably not great since it blocks the protection of the queen, but it is interesting. Oh, wow. Interesting. That kind of surprises me. I guess I'll take it. I might as well. I probably really blew this. I probably should have castled earlier, but oh well. Hopefully I can just do that at least to get that out of the way, and then I might just back up the bishop. Okay. That was a weird move. Oh, they're so generous, just giving me a piece. I was thinking they wouldn't be able to do it because generally the point of going there is not to lose a piece, but it is to the fact that I can't recapture. So I might just move the king over and then come on in. So kind of want to do something with my knight, but I think the next thing is rook g1. Oh yeah, they're just kind of doing random moves. I thought they had an attack coming. I thought that's why they put the bishop there, but apparently they just did it to try to scare me, and that's not going to work. I might just take a pawn. Okay. They're funny. I'm gonna take a pawn of theirs, and they can't take back, which is awesome. And then I might have to cause issues for them. Okay, interesting. If I go there with the knight, and they take my bishop, that would be funny, actually. Huh. I have an idea, but they certainly don't have to take the bishop, even if I do put the knight where I'm thinking of. So I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. I'm going to try it. It's so silly that I just want to try it out. They probably won't fall for it, which is disappointing, but that's okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this. It's probably not great, but it could be okay. Oh man, I kind of wish I'd done that other move instead. I've really messed up a lot here, I think. That was definitely not smart of me, what I did earlier. Okay, let's just do that, just so I don't have the bishop lost for nothing. Okay, I'm really dumb, because I completely ignored the check and forking of the queen. That was absolutely terrible, and I need to just resign because I'm stupid, and that was completely pointless of me to do that. Oh well. I need to get a brain and start actually playing like I know how. Wow, shocking. They are like the highest person I've played in so long. This could be absolutely awful. Although, realistically, I used to be in the 12 to 1300 range, so there is that slight chance that I could actually win. Hey, what's up? Doing alright. How are you doing? I actually did beat a guy that was over 100 points higher than me, but it was a really close game, so I feel like I was a little bit lucky. But of course, I used to be in that rating range. I used to be a lot higher, so I guess everybody's just a lot better than they used to be. Oh, that's too bad. I wish you could have missed that, because I used to. I mean, for a while, I got to the point where I avoided those types of forks, and I guess now I want to start falling for them again. It's just dumb. I had so many pieces hanging, I guess I couldn't have expected to see everything. I should have probably maybe not even resigned. Actually, well, if I'd left the bishop where it was and taken with the rook and said check, then I might have been able to make something interesting happen, but since I already retreated the bishop, it was pretty much hopeless. Hello. Pretty good. Did some crazy house earlier today, and also um, had a. I was just saying I had the game that where somebody was over 100 points higher, so I got to go up like 11 for that win. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. Oh man, I kind of wish I hadn't moved the C pawn now that I'm thinking about it. Because I kind of would like to castle on opposite sides so I can do a kingside attack over here. That would be nice. How are you doing? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, no problem. It's funny. I had one guy on my old channel, and every time he asked how I was, and I asked how he was afterwards, he'd be like, "Why?" So like, I don't know if he was from another country where that's not normal or what. It was kind of funny. Yeah, it really is. I played with Steve earlier. That was really fun, but we set it for 10 minutes so we could still think and kind of play normal, which is kind of nice because I feel like it's so frequent that I mean it's so hard to find a game for a longer time control. I tried to play for longer time controls in the past, and no one ever wanted to in the pool. So I feel like the only way you can get away with it is if you just, custom challenge somebody. Giveaway? No, I haven't heard of that. I guess. Yeah, 3.0 is like the only time control for most of them. I'm pretty sure. Um, I think I haven't. Yeah, I haven't heard of Giveaway. I have played Three Check and Crazy House and Bug House. I'm not going to do Bug House on stream just because I only have half the screen for the game, and so I don't think there's a way to make it show both boards. But yeah, I've tried all the variants that I know of. I played Three Check a decent amount in the past as well. Um, it's been a while, but I've played that some, so that's kind of interesting. Shoot, I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to castle. I mean, I guess technically I just need to castle Kingside. I hate to say that, but it's probably the only option I really have here realistically. I guess if I castled right now and then moved over, this could work. It's probably not great, but it might be okay. Hmm. Well, we can try it out if you want. Potentially, if you can just give me a general what the general idea of the game is. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty similar to. I'm sure it's like the pieces moving the normal ways. You're just trying to lose all your pieces, or what? I don't think I've even seen that. I thought I'd looked through the chess variants, and I thought I would have seen it, but I've never seen it, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm missing there. Uh, this is kind of getting scary. I might have to chase that knight away. Oh my gosh, that was dumb. I don't know what I'm doing here. I probably should not have castled over here. That was just dumb, honestly. And it was stupid for me to recapture with that pawn because now they can advance their pawn and the bishop is also over here, or pointing this way. That was not smart. I should just quit. There's no way I can do anything with this. Hmm. Looks like I might be able to. Oh, the knight's not quite trapped. It's going to be close, but not quite. Okay. Probably a good idea to. Oh, that was. Oh, the rook is there, so that's kind of okay, maybe. But cutting off the bishop potentially is not bad. Probably an okay move. But I should have thought about the move more before making it. Okay, that's good. At least it gets rid of an attacker, which is what we really want to have happen, probably. Okay. Well, I'm kind of surprised I'm still alive, to be honest. Okay. What are they doing here? Okay, well that's kind of what I expected, I guess. Alright, cool. Thanks, Alex. Good to see you. Have a good one. Let's see. That's kind of what I expected, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Feeling okay with this, kind of. Jeez. Oh yeah, we traded rooks. So I could take there. Oh, I can't. I can't take with the queen, or it's almost checkmate, pretty much. So I'm pretty much stuck here, which is quite a bummer, if I'm honest. Um, wow, this is really bad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is terrible. Um, oh man, this is just crazy. I should have not done that, honestly. That's not. Yeah, I should have known they would take with the queen. That's actually pretty bad for me. I'm playing very badly. If I wasn't, this would actually be amazing. But yeah, this has been not good. Of course, well, no, the queen was defending the pawn. I was going to say that gave me a chance to take their pawn, but I guess not really. And I guess I'll be dumb and not open the H file and use that. That's alright. Just do this. Okay, that was weird that they went back. I don't really see the point in that. So they take with rook. I take with... Oh, I could take with the bishop. It doesn't really... Well... Huh. I guess there's not much I can do here. I should just resign, to be honest. Um... Check. Say move. Check. Huh. I guess I have to just hope to get lucky. I don't have much to try because there's not a lot of options here. Wow, they're so lucky. I'm really close to being able to do something productive, but I can't. I'm also lucky because I have the bishop in just the right spot to prevent the rook from coming down, but oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no way I can win. I'm not sure why I haven't resigned yet. Wow, I'm really trying to fail. I don't know why. It's clear that I am, though. I'm actually dumb for doing that, because now they can just advance the pawn. Wow, that's very generous of them. I'm shocked that they decided not to do that. I thought they would have. That would have been really smart of them. So I could now take the knight, and then they can... I'm pretty much dead no matter what at this point, to be truthful, so it doesn't matter what I do. Another case where material doesn't matter at all, and even if I'm leading, I will just lose anyway, so that's alright. It's good to know it's that kind of game. Okay, they are so gracious. I thought they would advance the pawn because that would have been the best move, and they skipped doing that twice, which is amazing. And they still don't have any checks, which is great. So I think the best thing here could be ooh, the queen has to defend the bishop. I kind of forgot about that. Um, so that's a little bit disappointing. Okay, so the king can't escape over there because of the pawns. That's good to see. But they really don't have a check, which is weird. I think I might actually get away with this, even though I have no right to. they're in such a weird, really good and yet not good position. I'm really confused as to how they are not completely winning, but it looks like they are not. I think I can't lose now, which is incredible because I should just be dead automatically. Okay, I'm shocked that they decided to go to the back. That's pretty incredible because this is just mate automatically. Wow. I mean, I thought they would go up. Going back to the back was just dead right there. It's like, wow. I know. I totally thought they were going to go up to. I was sure. I was sure they were going to go e6. And I think I would have had a hard time if they went e6 because I was on a dark square and e6 is a light square. It's like I don't know. I mean, I could have gone queen f6 defended by the pawn, but I think they could have like moved the king closer to my side and made it really difficult. I was really surprised that that worked out so well. Um, I don't know. I don't know if a force mate per se, but I I guess the main thing that I saw was I saw that they didn't have any checks. Um, I'm trying to remember exactly why, or I don't know where the rook was. I mean, obviously now the rook could go uh, b2, and that's check. But like, there was a point where I was like, okay, they really don't have any checks. That's why I felt safe taking their two pawns. And obviously, once I took the second pawn, it was checks. So like, I just saw that they didn't have any checks for a while. So I was like, this is definitely looking good. I didn't know if I was going to get mate, but I thought I really need to try because my bishop was basically hanging. I mean, it definitely is now that the rook is there, but my queen defended it for a long time. So it was like, I have to either find a mate or something. I don't know what else. Yeah, I didn't see a forced mate with queen f6. It's just that was one of the few places where my queen could, put them in check. And like I said, it may not have led to a mate. It might have just pushed the king over to my side of the board. I mean, it would have because I had the rook on the 7th rank, so I really don't know. I feel like I got a little bit lucky there because they just hung the mate, and if they hadn't done that, it may have been a lot harder. Yeah, and I knew there wasn't necessarily a forced mate, but I was like, I have to do something forcing. Once the rook moved to d2, I mean, it's basically mate in one. I could have advanced the a pawn to give my king an escape square, I guess. But worst case scenario, I hang the bishop. To be honest, I think if they had not brought the rook in, if they had just advanced the pawn, my bishop is pinned. Like, what am I going to do to that? I kind of feel like they should have just not even brought the rook over there. I think that was kind of a waste of time. Yeah, thanks. That was, I'm not sure how deserved it was. It was interesting. But, yeah, I don't know. That was a crazy one. Okay. Have you heard of giveaway that Alex was talking about? I've never seen that before or heard of it. So, I don't mean, I thought I looked at all the variant options. I don't know if I missed it or if it's new. Or For what? Like maybe trying to get rid of all your pieces, but honestly, like that doesn't even make sense because all you have to do is not take their last piece and you could avoid, you know, them winning. So I don't really get it. Or I have no idea what it really is. I don't think I'm familiar with that either, so it could be. Oh, okay, that sounds really cool. I don't know if chess.com does it, though. I've never seen it. That's probably it, though. It sure sounds the same. That's what I kind of pictured it being. And that actually makes sense because I know in checkers, if you can jump, you have to. So it makes sense that it would be something like that. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I bet chess.com doesn't have it because I've never seen it. It sounds really cool, though. I'd really like to try it out. It sounds really interesting. Oh, man. You know, people started doing this knight bishop combo against the queen side against me. That's how I learned about it. I never even thought of it on my own. But after people did it against me a few times, it's like, hey, that's pretty good. If they advance the pawn, I can take, and then if they move the knight, I can push the pawn, and there's not really, I don't see any good way to avoid it. I guess putting the knight there does a pretty good job of stopping it, unfortunately, but oh well. Well, that's a bummer. I guess that was a total waste of time. Oh well. I mean, if nothing else, I guess it'll mess up their pawn structure a decent amount. Oh man, I don't know what the strategy would be for giving away all your pieces or how you would outdo your opponent because it seems like if you wanted to it seems like you would just it seems like because pawns only go up one or two or whatever, it's like it seems like you could just make it go a certain way really easily if you wanted to. I mean, it seems like the best thing to do might be to just not develop your pieces and just make your opponent start coming for you, and then you could move a piece to where they could take it once they get close enough. I don't know. Okay, let's see. And I'm not sure how the king would fit in earlier because it kind of seemed, or either, because it feels like if they could, if the king is taken, the game is over. So it seems like the best strategy might be to just move the king into the middle of the board as quickly as possible, and then the game is over really fast. I don't know. Or maybe it's just literally losing every single piece and you ignore that. Hmm. I don't. Oh, well, the knights defend each other, so I like that. Kind of. This isn't really great, honestly. But I'm really glad I put the knight there, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it would have to be. Okay. Oh, geez. This is really not good at all. Okay. Oh, I can go there. But that's not very good. If the knight... Oh, they can't put me in check. But if they... They could attack the rook. Jeez. I'm just not trying. This is really bad. Of course, if I castle, then I just give away a knight for free, which is also dumb. I can't believe I did this to myself. Um, Jeez. I guess I just want to lose my queen. I don't really have any choices here. Of course, if the knight takes the knight, that's a mistake, and then it works out great. The best move they can do is knight takes f7, and then I guess I just take the bishop and then take the knight with the king and castle by hand, but 2 pieces for the queen isn't great. There is no piece on A3. There's not a piece on H. Oh, A3. Oh, yeah, I see. No, I think you're right. If they would be attacking my rook, I would take their pawn, and then I'm attacking the other pawn, and if I take it, they're in check. So that's actually really good. I think. Now, at this point, I really should castle, and that way. But yeah, I mean, if they take, I can just if they take with the knight, I can just move the queen away. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's kind of obvious. It's not like she's pinned. I don't have to lose the queen. It is funny that they just advanced that pawn, though. It doesn't seem like that does anything. I don't know why I thought I was so stuck. The only reason I would be is if they were putting me in check, which they wouldn't be. Okay, wow. I'm very happy with that, honestly. Um, oops. I don't know why I tried to take my own knight. That's not really possible. Um, let's see. Maybe I should just take their knight, since there's no pin anymore. And then, yeah, I'd have to move the queen after that, I know, but it might be okay, honestly. I really expected things to get way worse for me than they did, so I'm okay with this. Um, wow. I mean, if it took with the pawn, I would love that, but I'm not expecting it, obviously. I might even be willing to trade queens at this point. It's not nearly as bad for me as I thought it was going to be. Hey, and it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say you're an idiot just because you missed something. That's all of us, like, all the time. It's just how it goes, I guess. Actually, as much as I want to trade queens, kind of, that just leaves the pawn hanging, so I can't really do that necessarily. Hmm. I guess I kind of just have to go all the way back, which is a little bit sad. Shoot. At least it's tied. I really thought I was in a terrible position, but maybe not. There. That's insane. I cannot believe they decided to just retreat all that way. Okay. Huh. I don't even know what to do here. Let's see. And they have the double pawns there, so those are just going to be stuck doing nothing forever. So even though it's tied, this could be good for me in the end if it gets that far. Ooh, duh. I really should have seen that earlier. Yeah, I'm sure they did. I just didn't see it back then, but I should have guessed that was it. I mean, it looked like they just retreated, but yeah, that's totally what they did. But I actually feel like I have a lead. Like, I know I don't, but it kind of feels that way. And honestly, I almost wish I could sacrifice a rook, because it looks like rooks might just be useless. I mean, I still have all my pawns. I mean, they do too, but theirs are kind of worthless at the moment. Well, I mean, they're doubled there. Okay, at least I can get off this diagonal, so maybe. I'm glad I have a knight, though, and they have a bishop, because I feel like knights are better in the closed positions, so hopefully I can keep it that way. It is weird. I tried to avoid these super close positions a lot of times, but I feel like it's happened to me quite a lot more recently, whereas it used to never happen to me. Okay, that's just a mean move. There's no reason to do that at all. It's funny because I'm not really trying to do YouTube at all, but I went from like 5 subscribers to 13 in like a day or two. It's like I don't even know if a whole bunch of people got on one time or what, but it was kind of crazy. I mean, Twitch is what I'm focusing on, but it's still kind of fun to see that. Jeez. I'm just being crazy and letting them chase me around. So there's not really much point, honestly. And I guess I want to be stupid and give away a pawn, even though there's no reason to. Okay. I should just resign. There's no point in trying, clearly. I'm just going to give away all of my pieces. I don't even want to defend the pawn. I'm just gonna let them take it. Ugh. I can't believe it. I just can't win these positions. Close positions are impossible for me. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should just get my knight out a little bit. I guess my rook might not be useless after all. And I'm just going to give them 2 passed pawns. I'm sure they'll be taking that pawn of mine very soon, which is sad. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, my rook is useless, so if I can trade it for a bishop or something, that might just be a good idea. Oh well, I don't care. Oh, that was dumb. I'm just literally giving away my rook for no reason. I just can't play closed positions. It's impossible. I've never been able to. That was very foolish. I just gave the game away for no reason at all. I knew that that was unnecessary. I hate winning in closed positions. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. It was very easy for me, and I just gave it to them. Okay. I wish I could just be smart and get my reading up. It's so easy, and I just refuse to do it. All right, cool. Thanks. Have a good night. Let's see. Castling already? That's a bummer. I guess I'm not surprised. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Oh, well, that's kind of okay, I guess. If they take my bishop, I can take with the knights. That's not a huge deal, but I should have at least seen it. Okay, interesting. So, oh, interesting. Actually, I wouldn't mind retreating, and then if they take and I can take and open up the rook, that might actually be okay. Yeah, I had a feeling they'd be lame and do that. I should be able to make some of my own moves. It's dumb that I have to just do whatever they want me to do. I should have taken their hanging pawn that's been hanging there all this time, but oh, I will. Finally. Took long enough. And I still have that threat of taking the rook for 2 pieces and also a pawn, and since I already got a pawn, that might actually be even more appealing now. But I'm also, well, I'm thinking of knight to d6, which does attack the bishop. The only issue is it makes my light square bishop all the more impossible to get out, so I don't really like that very much, to be honest. But I think I might do that trade. If they move the rook over, I'd definitely go for it. It's even better. So, we'll see what happens here. Oh, interesting. So I take, and they take with the... My knight is not hanging at the moment. What are they... Oh, they're probably wanting to put the rook on that file. And then my knights... And then I can move one knight, but I can't move both. Oh, right, no, the bishop. I did see that. I just decided to ignore it for some reason. Not sure why. Okay. Okay, my bishop is still okay there. So, I'm going to do this. Looks kind of scary, but I think it's okay because I have the bishop here too to make it kind of work decently. Crazy position, honestly. I'm leading. I don't know why it's acting like we're tied because I'm leading by a point at least. So if they take with the knight or the bishop, I can take with the bishop and my knight is not being attacked, so that works. So they can't really get any advantage that way. If they take the bishop first, I can just take and open the file for my rook. So yeah, it looks like this could be kind of okay. Queen out, very interesting. Okay, so now that the rook is no longer there, interesting. Huh. I could go there. So knight check, queen takes, or knight check, rook takes. This is just weird. I don't know. This is weird. They're definitely going to get a pawn. It doesn't necessarily have to be worse than that, but this is just crazy. I probably should have just taken the bishop. If they play the knight and fork my rooks, actually the queen is hanging, so they kind of have to take my queen first before they do something else. And when I recapture, I am defending that f pawn, so that's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, queen takes. Thought so. That makes sense. So, oh wait, if I take, they can take with the rook. I forgot about that. So I guess I just have to be stupid and go down a pawn. Actually, yeah, I just have to be an idiot and give away a pawn and a rook. Very nice. Okay, I'm just going to resign because I'm an idiot and I can't make good moves. I suck like an idiot. I don't know why I pretended to try to win that, because I clearly had no ability at all. So it is luck that I got as high as I did, and now I'm going to start totally losing every single game and making my rating plunge. I'll be under 1,000 by tomorrow for sure. Oh, that's a weird move. Okay. That was nice of them to let me chase around the knight a lot, but weird, I haven't even gone down yet. I mean, I have, but not enough to make it worth talking about. I mean, 1,050 is still kind of okay, honestly. Oh, that was stupid. I should have forked, although that wouldn't have made a difference either because they could have just done the check, so there was no point. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I can't believe I just gave away the pawn for no reason. I wish I was smart enough to not make terrible moves. I should just resign. I already gave away a piece for no reason. I am a complete idiot. That was totally dumb of me. Okay, well, I guess I don't really care. Okay. Okay. Oh geez, I want to hang my knight. I'm not sure why, but and that's the only thing it accomplishes to move there. Oh, that was nice of them to just ignore the fact that I'm attacking their knight. They're very generous. I'm shocked. Like, there's no way they could have missed that. I put myself in a horrible position, and they just decided to be happy about it and let me do that for some reason. I can't be leading. I'm not playing well enough to be leading. Okay, let me see. So if I take their queen, they take queen, I take bishop, so they're leading by 1 right now. And if I take queen, they take queen. Okay, I think this is kind of okay. And that puts me back in the lead, which is kind of nice. Okay. Oh, I forgot about my bishop. Goodness, that's going to be nice to have. I'm completely ignoring that. I actually have a piece. Let's see. Yeah, they just have the bishop and knight, and I have a bishop and 2 knights, so I'm dominating. I just need to make use of them. Okay, well I can take another pawn here as well, which could be interesting. Actually, maybe I should just keep trading because I'm leading at the moment. Oh my gosh, that was... well, that's fine, I can get out of it. I was about to say, wow, that would be dumb. Looks like I'm gonna look out and actually survive. Maybe. Okay, well clearly I want to fail, so I guess I will just work on failing. Okay, so I have to move this. I might as well go here because it defends the pawn also. Why not? At least for now. Let's see. I'm probably just dead, so I guess it doesn't matter what I do that much. I like the idea of trying to get my rook, get my knight back into the game though, doing something maybe. Yeah, I knew they would do something dumb like that. Okay, being on the open file's kind of nice, I guess. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to deal with this? So they take my rook, I take the rook. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to totally fail here. There's nothing I can do about it. Actually, this is not bad. Because when I recapture the rook, they have to deal with the mate threat, so that means they have to back all the way up to the back row. So they don't even get to take my pawn, which is amazing. I got very lucky. Okay, they are very generous for giving me their rook. I thought they would go back to the back to stop that, but I will gladly take a rook. Wow, that was crazy. Another one I didn't deserve to win, but I did. I knew they would back up to the back row with that rook, and they just didn't for some reason. Weird, I should have increased, because I'm not the one who decided to quit. Oh my gosh, they were so high. I'm so dead. But this is really good for me if I do manage to win. Ooh, very interesting. I don't ever see this happen. Very crazy setup. Uh-oh, I can't believe I'm letting this happen. I should not do that because the close positions I can't handle. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to want to do that, which is kind of sad, but oh well. I guess I really need to learn to play these positions because some people love them. Huh. Okay. I might even sacrifice my useless bishop because knights will be useful in a closed position, bishops will not, so might be worth sacrificing it for a couple of pawns. Do 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 do. Wow, that's kind of weird. Huh. I could actually castle on either side. I might actually castle queen's side because that's already getting kind of closed up, and then I can push on the king's side. Might be a good idea. Anything's a good idea at this point because I'm just not doing well, so it doesn't matter what I do. Wow, they can also castle either way at this point, so wow. Wow, I'm really tempted to just go there. Kind of unassuming move. Shoot. I was hoping they would not move the knight right away. To be honest, though, if they take my bishop, I'd be pretty okay with that. Um, yeah, I guess this is the easiest way to deal with it. Because if they don't understand knights are better than bishops in this position, that's just good for me. Okay. Okay, so they castled queenside. Very weird. I'm a little surprised about that, to be honest. I may not actually end up castling, to be truthful. It feels like that's just not going to be necessary, perhaps. Why? I think they're a little bit forgetting how chess is played. Like, do they not realize that that's just gonna. Okay, they're kind of weird. I don't understand. Don't understand the idea of opposite side castling. You're supposed to push your pawns on the opposite side, not the side where your king is. But if they wish to help me, I'm all for it. Oh, I like that. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. If I move the pawn up, they take with bishop, I take with knight, they take with knight. Oh, I can just move the bishop back. That's a good idea. And if they take, then I can just take with the king. Maybe. Let's see. And I like this because they won't have a check with the knight for a while. Oh, I'm stupid. I should not have allowed that. That was really. I'm retarded. Okay. I can admit that. I absolutely suck. Giving away my rook was totally dumb. I'm a fucking idiot. I literally did not have a reason to do that. I'm so stupid. If I'd thought, I would have been smart about my move choices. Their king is way more exposed than mine, and yet I'm throwing the game. I should have used my head and done something smart. I should just resign. This is like... I'm just too stupid to make good moves. Man, my knight is actually kind of useful there, so my rook will never get into the game, which is kind of sad. I'm so dumb. I can't believe it. They're way further ahead than it's acting like. They're like 5 points ahead, not 3. Well, I am ready to make more terrible moves. Why not? Every time I can lose, I do. It's just my goal. Okay. So... that's sort of an okay move, I guess. Maybe. There's really nothing I can do. They're just going to double rooks and win very quickly. So there's no point in trying right now. Ooh, I almost had a good idea, but it's not one. They don't even have to think. They just put a rook there. And they're in a great position. Okay, I'm shocked. That was a weird move. I'll just take that pawn. Thank you. If they want my knight, they can have it. That would be helpful because it would give me a chance to actually go into another... to get my rook into the game that should never be able to get into the game. So I would like that. Obviously, if I took their knight, that would be stupid because then they just take with check. Although it's not necessarily that terrible because then I moved a king up and my other rook can get in. So either way, probably would have been about the same. I'm shocked they didn't just double rooks though. Hey, what's up? Just sucking at chess, like usual. Hmm. Oh, wait a second. That's just gonna be mate. I guess there's nothing I can do, really. I guess the best thing is to get away over here. As much as I would have loved to attack the rook as well. Well, it wouldn't quite be mate, but it would have been really close. This is just the best thing to do, I guess. You know, I was really excited. I was like 5 subscribers, I think, a couple days ago, and then last time I looked, it was 13. I was like, what in the world? Like, I guess people just started watching YouTube in the last few days for some reason. But anyway, I appreciate it. The main thing is Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch. I use Restream, so it goes to both. But I'm trying to become an affiliate on Twitch, and so that's the big thing. And once that happens, um, I will continue to stream to YouTube if they let me, but I know some affiliate contracts only allow you to stream to one platform, Twitch and nothing else. So I'll have to see what my contract is, and if they do let me do both, I will. But otherwise, I'd be switching over totally. So um, anyway, but definitely going to stream to both as long as I can, just to get more eyes on it, just to let people discover me, because I don't make videos. I'm not known really, so if I could just be discovered more by being in multiple places, that's good. How are you doing? What? They're so weird. I can't believe they backed up. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, maybe I just take the night for free. Why not? If they're going to let me, I might as well. Okay, that's dumb. Why did I not see that? That was impossible to miss. Oh wow, that's really cool. I'm from the United States, Kansas City, Missouri originally, and then further west in Colorado. I've been in Colorado since 2001, so long time. But that's really cool that you're from Russia. I've had viewers from, I had somebody from England, although I'm not sure about on this channel, can't remember. Had somebody, at least one person from Greece. Um, somebody, I think he's from Colombia because he said that he's pretty sure their flag is from his country, but he didn't say for sure if it was. Um, so yeah, I've definitely had viewers from all over the place, and that's really cool. I love to meet people and interact with people from different countries. It's really fun. So does that mean you're a chess master? I've heard that people in Russia are born masters already. So I guess, you don't even have to try to learn, you just know it automatically. I think I heard one or two. I think I heard one of the Russian masters on a chess.com video say something like that. I'm sure it's not really true, but it sounds pretty good. The Russian school of chess and stuff, I think it is probably a lot easier to pick it up um, if you want to. I've been playing for like most of my life, and it doesn't really help. I'm not really getting any better. So, oh well. Okay, I was really hoping to take the rook, but I guess I can't now. Um, hmm. Okay, I could take the pawn with check, oh, but that's probably not great. My rook can finally get into the game, which is nice. I don't think I'll take the pawn, because then I could run into that pawn chain. I think it's better to be closer to the king, so I'll go here. Well, that's great. Honestly, I I don't know if you saw PogChamps, but that was on Twitch and new players playing with masters and super cool. And I feel like ever since then and around that time and ever since, I run into so many people that are just starting to learn. So that's really great that the chess community is growing as much as it is. On Twitch specifically, but also just in general, there's just been a lot of growth with chess in general. So I think that's awesome. It's a great game, even though I'm terrible at it. Ooh, man. Aye. I might be able to get a perpetual, and that honestly might be the best in this position. I could take the rook, but I'm afraid that they're going to take my pawn and say check, and I'm not sure how many checks I have to give for free before they just end up mating me, so... Plus, once the pawn captures, they can move over their rook and put me in check again, and that could be really bad, so... I don't really want to, let's see, I'm gonna... Ooh, that's the same diagonal as the queen, so that doesn't work. It's really not good. Okay. Okay, let me see. Hmm. This is probably just over. Um, I could do check and then they could get out on g7. And if I was going to take the rook, I had to take it earlier, so that's kind of sad. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is hopeless. I should have just quit a long time ago. Um, oh, I didn't even think of that move. That's interesting. I'm surprised I didn't even consider it. And it might actually be a good option because if they take and put me in check, the queen can come in and take as well, so that might actually be sort of okay. Although I'm so down material here that... Well, I'm not actually. I'm not really down at the moment. So maybe I just take this pawn, and then if they take and say check, then I take with the queen. I'm a little surprised I saw that, but I think this might be the best. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm so stupid. I literally just gave away my queen for no reason. I cannot believe it. I'm just getting worse and worse the more I play. That is a fact. I did not. That was so stupid. I cannot believe I just did that. Just throwing away my queen for no reason at all. It's never the right decision. Oh my gosh, I'm playing another incredible person who's like way, 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 way higher than me. That's amazing. Alright, well, fine. Wow. Yeah, that's true. Everyone makes mistakes. But it's weird because I've been playing for over 20 years and there are certain things like hanging your queen that I should be over by now. But I guess it's not. I mean, masters make mistakes occasionally, so I should expect that I'm going to make a lot. But I thought I could kind of get over certain ones at some point. I mean, my rating used to be like 1250 to 1300, something like that. And I've just gotten terrible since then. So, oh well. Um, okay, let's see. Wow, that was nice of them to just give me the knight for free. Ooh, very interesting. I don't think they have any way out of this. I think I've just got it already. I thought they would try advancing the pawn too, and then I would have advanced the b pawn, and I still think I would have made it work, but pretty sure there's nothing they can do now. That was complete luck because they're way higher than I am. Wow. Hey, if you want to play, you can request me, and then as a friend, or just send me a challenge or whatever, and we could play a game. I don't even know if you have an account on chess.com yet, but it is one of the more popular sites, and we could even do unrated stuff, so it's up to you. So I'll do this game first, and then we can give it a go after that. Let's see, what do I think I want to do this. Huh. I really shouldn't be dumb and get my queen out early, but I don't want to randomly mess up my pawns, and I don't want to give away a piece for no reason either. I hate it when people try this mate because it's not worth it ever. But oh well. Oh, that was nice of them. I'll take a free pawn. Of course, I knew they'd see. See, I set up the checkmate also, but I did it because I was forced to, not because I wanted to. Wow, they are kind of weird, honestly. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have to stay here to make sure they don't mate me. Well, it's not quite mate, but it would be close. So we'll definitely just go here to prevent any issues from happening. And then if they don't take the queen, I might take their pawn and say check. If they do, we'll take with the H pawn, and that will allow the... Ooh, that works. I'll take a free bishop. Oh shoot, that was dumb. Because now they can just do the mate, basically. So you will beat me, even though I should be good at this. I'm getting worse, so you probably will beat me. Let's see. I should have just taken the rook. That was dumb. So, yeah, if you want, you can, oops, let me see. Weird, I checked my notifications and there were none. Okay. If you go to, you could give me your username, or you can go under connections. I think it's connections. I'll look in the, I'll look at the menu here real quick. Um, yeah, connect. Go to connect, and then members, and you can search for me that way. All right, sweet. Okay, good. 10 minutes is perfect. I even forgot to tell you that. I like to do 10 minutes. If I'm going to play against somebody, so that's great. Okay. Nice. I'm glad he backed up because that's good. A lot of people that are as low rated as you are will just hang pieces all the time. And it just seems kind of random, but it looks like you kind of know what you're doing, which is cool. Okay. Not bad. That actually stopped my next plan. So that was good. Let's see. Hmm. Ooh, probably should not do that. Maybe after this. Okay. Ooh. Hmm. Oh, the other thing is, if you do want to friend request me, you can click on my name and send a friend request that way. Now that we're already playing, I was just suggesting how you could find me. Um, but now that we are playing, you can just friend request me by clicking on my name, and there's an option to do it there if you want to. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Yeah, that was a hard one. If you had moved the queen over one to, if you had moved to f3, I still could have taken your queen for free because the pawn was pinned to the king. So I don't think there really was a good move in that position. Good game though. You did really well for um, until that queen move, but all it takes is one mess up. But yeah, you played really well for just starting out. It's really cool. And if you want, we can go again or not. Either way, it's totally up to you. And oh yeah, I guess it was unrated or it was shown, so that's great. That's what I wanted anyway. I wanted to make sure it's unrated. I mean, if you did manage to win, and you know that could be really good for you. And if you were to go down, you wouldn't go down very much. In fact, you might not go down at all because your rating is so much lower than mine. I know I have one guy that I play, and he's so much higher rated than me that it only affects me if I win. So it might be to your advantage to just play rated, but we could just see. I'm not sure, but because that way, if you lose, it doesn't hurt because it's changed to zero. But if you happen to win, then you could go up a lot. That's how it is when I play my friend Steve, because he you know he just I have beaten him once, but even when I lose, my rating doesn't decrease, so it's kind of nice. I felt like you did really well, though. It was great. You got all your pieces out except for the bishop, and that's another thing that a lot of times people don't. A lot of people times when people are first learning, they don't develop all their pieces. So I felt like you did a pretty good job of getting all your pieces out and using them. it did seem like you were moving the light scored bishop around a ton, not necessarily knowing what to do with it or whatever. So it can be helpful if you don't move move one piece a bunch unless you have a specific reason. But other than that, I'd say you did really well. It was good. Wow. 920. Oh, interesting. All right, cool. Thanks. Have a great day or night. I have no idea what time it is where you're at. It's night for me. Um, but it was great to see you, and hopefully I'll see you again another time. Feel free to subscribe, and if you ever make an account on Twitch, you can follow me over there. Um, so Twitch is just totally about streaming, and my name is Caleb the Rook. So if you ever do decide to do an account on Twitch, you can find me over there. Okay. Probably need to move the pawn up to prevent the bishop from coming in. Probably should have done that first, actually. Okay, interesting move. Actually, it does stop my. It does let the bishop come out without me attacking the b7 or b2 pawn. That's probably what they were doing. Although the knight being there also prevents that, so. Okay, what do we do here? Wow, I feel like it's going to be pretty closed up for a while. Okay. Oh, that's maybe not good. Huh. Actually, it's not. I don't think it's that bad. I think it could be okay doing this. Okay. So. Very interesting. I could say check. Oh, right. Well, the pawn isn't isolated. And they're potentially giving me an outpost, but I'm not sure. Okay, I see a way to get to it. It's not really an outpost yet, but it could be down the road. We'll just see what happens here. Let's see. It's funny that they wanted me to attack their queen. I'm not really understanding that fully. Let's see. If they advance the pawn, I can take with my pawn. And there's not really anything else. I don't know. Interesting. Ooh, that's an idea. Maybe I just move this pawn up too, and that way if they take, and if they don't, well, if they take, I can take with the bishop. And yeah, like that. Why not? But now my queen is involved, my knight is involved, so I feel like my pieces are a little bit more alive. Okay, I kind of wondered if they might do that. Oh my gosh, seriously? They really wanted to do that, huh? It kind of surprises me, honestly. I think I have a plan here that could be quite devastating, maybe. Wow, that's a pretty decent move. I wasn't even thinking about that. Um, okay, I like that, I think. Wow, it's tied at the moment. Okay, interesting. How about if I just use my knight? Of course, I kind of want to move this pawn up because that's kind of funny. And if they take it, then I can move the bishop and I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here. I feel like it should be good for me, but not necessarily. They took it. Okay, why does that surprise me? All right. Okay, so this is where I go here. This is where I pin the queen. That's kind of what I had in mind earlier. If they had not taken with the queen, I was going to move it up one more. And yeah, but them taking with the queen works really well for this. Okay. Wait a minute. If I take that, that's not good because then they can just take my rook. And that's not good. So I have to do this first. Okay. It's a good thing I did things in the right order. Goodness, that would have been bad if I had not. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see. Castle, get out of the way, finally. Should have done that ages ago, probably. Okay, let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't help. Actually, it might. That's annoying. I thought I thought I was doing well, and then it turns out actually I'm not. Okay, fine. Let's do that. I'm not sure how I need to win this. I can probably bring a knight over, but it might take a while. I have to be careful about the back rank. Oh no, I don't. I already gave myself a spot, so that's good. Okay, let's see. I guess I want to just randomly move my rook all over the place. Probably really dumb, but I don't know. Maybe since I'm already leading by a bunch. Okay, that's kind of. Oh shoot! I didn't realize I was doing unrated. I I thought it would automatically. I thought I accepted a challenge. I don't recall ever deciding I wanted to do unrated. What is that? Um, I don't even know how to decide whether it's rated or unrated. I really just want to. Oh, I don't even know if I won that one, to be honest, because apparently it was still set on the 10 minutes as well. That's crazy. Okay, maybe I'll try one more, and I'm honestly not even sure if it's rated or not. Oh, cool. Awesome. Take the friend request. I missed that earlier. I have no idea if this is rated or not. I'm not sure how to tell if it's gonna be. Okay. If it's unrated, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. I know how to do it for a game against another person that I pick when I create a challenge, but I'm not sure how to decide for when I send normal challenges. On the other hand, doing some unrated doesn't hurt either, because it helps me to just it matters less, you know. I'm not gonna go down when I struggle, so that's nice. Wow, we're actually pretty similar ratings here, so that's kind of cool. Interesting. Okay. I kind of wish I'd moved it up, but I think it's probably good that I didn't. Okay. think I'm actually okay with this. It's a very different way of doing the Scotch. I've never had it go this way because... But I have seen the bishop moved in front of the d-pawn more frequently lately. So I find that very interesting for sure. Oh boy. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't move the bishop out. Really, I probably should just put my knight here just to defend so that when the knight moves... Oh my gosh, that's dumb because I just hanged the bishop. That was dumb. I should have taken it instead of being dumb and just giving away a piece. Okay. I just want my rating to plunge super low. That's my goal. Just gave away a piece for no reason again. Gosh, I can't believe that. It's really sad. I need to just start playing well. That is a choice. I am glad that it's doing rated games, though, I think. Sort of. And they are not that much lower than me, so that's interesting. Okay, night out. That makes sense, kind of. I guess I'll just do that now. Do. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm definitely taking this. And that is... Oh shoot, that was so dumb. I was not even thinking. For some reason, I thought I had castled already, and I totally didn't, and this is just stupidity on my part. They can take my knight, I can take their bishop, and if they retreat the bishop this turn, I will just castle, so I guess I got lucky and I'm going to get away with it, maybe. But I sure shouldn't get away with it. I can't believe I thought it was worth that just to get extra. Okay, nice. That's fine. I'm kind of okay with this. It should have been way worse than it is going to be. Especially because now, well, they are still going to get a free piece, which is kind of too bad. Although, if they take with the bishop first, which they probably will because they want the tempo on the queen. If they take with the bishop, I'll take their pawn and attack the queen. Okay, I'm really kind of confused. This is weird. They're doing some strange stuff. I'm going to take there. And then I can take the bishop, and then they can take... Okay, so they move the queen. Nice. I'll take that. Okay. I don't mind a couple pieces for the rook. Oh, that's actually defended, so they'll probably retreat the bishop now. Interesting. So, I'm not leading, but it's acting like I am 3. I have 6 pawns. They have 5. They have 2 rooks, queen, and bishop. I have 2 knights. Queen and bishop. And a rook. So I think this could actually be good for me. Okay, I guess I kind of expected something like that. Probably should just do that. That's a pretty reasonable move. I should really get my bishop out soon, though, and I kind of blocked that, so a little disappointing, but we'll see how this all plays out. Also blocks the file for their rook, which might be good, although, again, I think I have to move it pretty soon. Might need to just get the bishop out one space, and then I can move the knight, and the bishop defends e8, so I might do that. And I'm also thinking of getting the queen out right away as well. Oh, interesting. Okay. Kind of like that. Of course, they can just go attack it, although the knights are defending there, so probably they don't want to do that. Let's see. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Let's see. I don't know what to do next. This is really annoying. I have to get my rook out, but I kind of can't, which is dumb, honestly. This is actually a decent move, amazingly. But I really need to get my bishop out so that I don't have this file being an issue, and that's kind of not actually happening, so I'm pretty disappointed, honestly. I guess my knight defends the space and so does my queen, so it's not that important to get my bishop out. But I'd feel a lot safer if my other rook could be involved. And it looks like that's just not going to happen. Ever. Which is kind of sad. This is dangerous, but I'm thinking of the queen taking the pawn. If the rook attacks me, like this, and I guess I still have to go down a piece, which is stupid, but I just don't have a choice at this point. I mean, I'm too stupid to actually make good moves, so I figured might as well just throw the game. I mean, I've already pretended to try to win, and it's clearly not happening, so. They are leading by a ton, but it's weird because it's pretending that we're still tied. I have 6 pawns, and they have 4, so that seems good, but obviously it doesn't mean much. Oh, that's weird. They decided to give me the rook for a pawn. I wonder why that was. I don't see the advantage at all, but okay. I'll take it, I suppose. That was generous. I saw that. I saw that the knight defended that like a long time ago. That's partly why I did it, and I'm shocked that they let me do that. It's very nice, honestly. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really glad they did that, because again, they could have taken a pawn and didn't. I feel like they're just giving it to me now that they gave away a rook. I guess they just are not gonna try anymore. Yeah, they're just kind of making moves at this point, so that's... I like that a lot, honestly. Okay, so I take with knight, I take with pawn. So yeah, that doesn't really work. I could take the other pawn, but if I did... Actually, I should get my king out first, because I'm not sure. I just feel like it's definitely going to come into play. Damn, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was, well, dumb, but it's okay, I guess, sort of. I guess I'm mostly just glad that I moved over. Oh, that was nice of them. Wow, I'm shocked. I thought they would have taken with the rook, but this will make it way easier, honestly. They really just wanted to mess it up, I suppose. Oh, that's great. That means I don't even have to bring the king all the way over. I can just do the bishop here and take the pawn for free. That's amazing. Wasn't really expecting them to make my job easier, but I'm very glad. It'll be nice to get these points, and I might get going after that. I mean, kind of want to stay on a little longer, but since I feel like I'm not really doing much right now. Okay, I hate to create a pin, but I kind of feel like that's the move here. Okay, let's see. So now what? This is really not good. I'm not a fan of this. I mean, I guess they can just... They can't go there. They can go there. Unfortunately, they're very lucky, because I almost got away with not... Okay. Wait, can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go... Wow, they really don't have a lot of options. So if I go here, then they're kind of stuck, I think. Anyway, I think I'm going to get going after this one, because it's kind of late, and since I'm not chatting with anyone in particular, playing viewers right now, I think I'll get going after this, and then hopefully do some streaming tomorrow night, but certainly I will be back Friday and Saturday. Wow, I'm a little surprised. Oh shoot. Well, the king can get closer, but I'm already there, so this will work fine. Nice. That works. And I was at 1056 earlier today at some point, around a little higher, a little lower, but not too bad. So, anyway, as I said, I think I'm going to be done for now, and I will be back. Maybe tomorrow, definitely Friday. So, have a good one, and for anybody new, feel free to follow or subscribe, and I will catch you next